Bambos friends, this is JTLive and welcome back to another episode of South Stand Signings, the series. Of course, we go through everything happening in and around the world of Leeds United, and we have a little talk about it. And there is 4 days left in the transfer window, but things are not calming down. Oh boy, they are not. They are heating up, ramping up, and spicing up, if that's even a word. So many more of your time. Let's get straight into the meat of the action. We're talking about Weston Mckennie. We're talking about Tete. We're talking about Bamba Dieng coming back into the mix. And the first story is, of course, coming by way of the big man. We're talking everything Weston Mckennie. That is right. This is the stuff that everybody with a Leeds United or in the Leeds United contingency have been waiting for. They've been waiting with bated breath, going to sleep at night, dreaming of this deal getting done within the next 4 days, and it just looks like it might. Unlike with Ounahi, where there has been complete radio silence since we made the bid, the Mckennie signing is making all the right noises. Phil Hayes shared a message saying that Juventus are willing to sell Weston Mckennie. Obviously, we did agree personal terms days ago. We're just waiting on the deal to be hammered out between the club, Juventus, and Leeds United. And obviously there was a little bit of a sticking point with the fee. They wanted around £32 million. Leeds lodged an opening bid of about £26 million. So it's not like we're lowballing them. It's just early stages of negotiation. So you can expect this to rumble on for maybe another day or two before we start to see some serious progress. Hopefully, it is done before the deadline day. Fabrizio Romano came out this morning saying that Leeds United are pushing to get Weston Mckennie deal done as soon as possible. That's what I like to hear, man. Get it done. Get it done. None of this Mickey Mousing about, dilly-dallying. Alright, wait until the deadline day, waiting until it's too late and we completely spaff everything up. Talks continue with Juventus after a positive contact on Thursday, which was yesterday. Mckennie has agreed personal terms with Leeds days ago, but is not yet a done deal between the two clubs. Now, let me know what you guys are saying, man. Are you guys starting to get a little bit excited about this, mate? A little bit excited about bolstering that midfield position. Finally, we're going to address one of the areas of concern, which is our ability to hold on to the ball in midfield and create stuff. Thankfully, Weston Mckennie looks like a step in the right direction. Is it going to negate all our issues? No, but it is a massive step in the right direction. And I just want to get this deal done. I'm sick of seeing all these names and all this stuff and nothing getting done about it, alright? I want to see some midfield acquisitions, and this is looking very, very positive. Now, speaking of a name that made me sick, and speaking of why we should not leave business until deadline day, Bamba Dieng is back in the mix. Oh, yes, he is. And once again, it looks like he has snubbed Leeds United. That is right. Without us even lodging a bid for him this time, he has still managed to snub us yet again. Dieng had apparently been a target for both Everton and Leeds this January as well, which is a bit bemusing because once a woman leaves you stood at the altar, you don't go back and try and marry her again. That is just not simply how it is done. That is not good business etiquette. And come on, Radrizzani, have some self-respect for yourself. Victor Orta, come on. You've been stood up once. You don't let him stand you up again. And that's exactly what we've done here. We've fallen straight into his trap. And it does look like he has moved over to, or decided rather to move over to Lorient so he can stay in France. It is apparently a fee that is going to be around £8 million. So no Bamba Dieng this time, although I've got to say, I'm very thankful that when he did reject us, it meant we went out and got Willy Gnonto, who for me, I think is a patch above. Obviously, Bamba Dieng's still a very exciting and promising talent. I wish the man no ill will. I hope he has a great, promising, flustering career. But for me, you know, I'm very happy with the business that we got done instead. Could we go and get ourselves another Willy Gnonto after this news? Hopefully. One man who that will not be is young starler Azzedine Ounahi, according to Phil Hay, who severely doubts that Leeds are going to be able to get this deal done. CBS journalist Ben Jacobs, speaking to Court Offside, double back this when he claimed that the Whites were still in the hunt for the 22-year-old, despite turning their attention to Juventus winger Weston Mckennie. However, Hay has suggested that a move for the Moroccan midfielder has not progressed at all in recent weeks in the background to Elland Road. This is what I was saying, man. When you get that kind of radio silence, there's no smoke without fire. And when there is no smoke at all, well, you best be sure that that fire is out. And you need to get some wood, some flint, some steel, and get that son of a glitch going again. Unfortunately, this one, there was a lot of promise to it early on, and I thought he would be absolutely perfect in the role at Leeds United. But when it isn't meant to be, it isn't meant to be, and I just don't see this one happening anymore. It's not making the right noises for me. It's gone a little bit too quiet, and I don't like quiet. I'm a loud guy myself. I like a little bit of noise, and I'm not getting it here. So unfortunately, it does seem like Ounahi is a no-go. Now, speaking of a no-go, we were saying one player was a no-go the other day, and it looks like we might have just changed our tune on that one, and it is Jack Harrison. That is right. Leicester City coming in the other day, really seriously inquiring about him, and as a result of us denying him, they've actually caused us a little bit of a problem with another winger that we're trying to get, but it does seem like Leeds, for some reason, have completely double-backed ourselves, triple-backed, quadruple-backed ourselves into a corner here. And we've decided to take a big cut on the fee which we originally said Leicester were going to have to pay. And then we decided we don't want to sell him at all, because Jesse Marsch came out and said we don't want to sell him at all. But now, apparently, we're taking a price cut on a fee which we already took a price cut on, because let's remember, in the summer we said £60 million. Now we're going £35 million because maybe things haven't been going so well for him, so that's a £25 million cut. And now they're saying another £15 million cut on top of that, so a £40 million cut on our original valuation of 6 months ago, which looks like we have made really piss poor business decisions here. And apparently, I don't know how much I read into this, Leeds would consider offers of £20 million for Jack Harrison should Leicester accelerate their interest in him this month. Wow. You don't know what to believe coming out around Jack Harrison. One story says that we don't want to sell him. The next story says that he is very keen to pen paper to a new deal at Elland Road. And then you got another story saying he's gone for just £20 million. Wow, it is crazy. And maybe the reason why Leeds have suddenly had this stark change of interest in Jack Harrison is because of Tete. That is right. L'Equipe reported this very morning, that the 22-year-old was closing in on a move to Elland Road. Let's see if we can get that article up for you. Here we go. It is all in French, so ignorer. Transfers Leicester en Paul Tete. Leicester en Paul pour recruter Tete prêté par le Shakhtar Donetsk à LOL. What it means is Leicester in pole position to recruit Tete or sign Tete, the player, of course, on loan at Shakhtar Donetsk from Olympique Lyonnais. Now, let's go back to the English article where I can actually read it. But it does seem like Leeds Live have come out and basically counteracted that and claimed that neither the club nor Victor Orta have been in any discussions for the on-loan Lyon man, but there are still apparently rumblings going on. Now, the thing that makes this very, very intriguing and adds a whole nother layer to the case is the club that we denied Jack Harrison just days ago, or in fact a day ago in Jesse Marsch's press conference, have apparently gone to hijack this deal and now seem like they are in pole position, as you saw in that last article, to sign Tete. So it looks like we've just shot ourselves in the foot. Maybe our plan was get rid of Harrison, bring Tete in. Well, it turns out the guy that you the guy that you stopped him from going out with has now come and stole the new bird that you want. And that's exactly what's happened here. Reportedly, however, like it says, Leeds haven't apparently made too much contact with him. It does seem like maybe it's just a little bit of smoke and mirrors. Maybe it's agent talk. Who knows? It's very early doors with this one. But as you can see with the picture of Sinistera here, when we do get our wingers all fit again, we got Willie G, Sinistra, Sourceville. Do we need another winger potentially with Aronson also playing out wide? It's a question mark. But then if we lose Jack Harrison, maybe we do. Maybe we do. So it's something to keep an eye out on. But those are all the big stories for today. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. But for now, guys, I will see you very, very soon. I love my brothers and my sisters.